will speak for this lady.
Your Majesties, may I please address your colleagues?
Please.
I am Duchess Gabriella, and although I could speak forever about Her Excellency, I too am honored to bring words from Drachenwald. Your Majesties, I am Duchess Cecilia Jonsdottir, and I live in Drachenwald. I am both EzaBella's great-grandmother and great-granddaughter in the royal line of Drachenwald. I would like to speak for her as a royal peer. It was truly amazing having EzaBella here in Drachenwald, and I am honored to call her my friend, and I am deeply honored to have been asked to speak for her today. EzaBella has always been a role model and an inspiration to people around her, and as queen and later royal peer, even more so. She has a big and warm heart, and people who know her can count themselves lucky. I know I do. She has always carried herself with grace and beauty, and her art has blossomed throughout the years, and now she is on the verge of being elevated to the Order of the Laurel, where she belongs. It is with happiness and from the bottom of my heart that I recommend her for elevation this day. Duchess Cecilia Jonsdottir, 12th, 15th, and 42nd Queen of Drachenwald.
And I know there's a royal peer from this realm. To speak for her, yes?
I am not from your realm, Your Majesty, but by your leave.
Please.
As my heart lives here.
Yes.
There is nothing I can tell you about royal peerage. You've been there. You've seen it. You are that person. You know that the royal peer, when they sit the thrones, embody the best qualities of knight in protection and defending, and the best qualities of the laurel, of inspiring and leading and teaching by example, and the best qualities of the pelican for serving and sweating and weeping and bleeding for their kingdom. That is what you have done from the moment you stepped down as a royal peer, and may I say even before. She is indeed worthy of any accolade that comes her way.
Thank you, Grace.
As a member of the people, wish to speak.
I am. May I address the populace?
Please.
Comtesse Isabella has been an inspiration to me, to many I know. She's been a teacher. She has been so generous with her time and with all that she has. And she has just been an amazing person to know and to learn from. And I have not been so inspired in such a long time, so thank you very much. And I believe she is very worthy of being a laurel.
There are other words.
We, Agilmar von Sevelingen, a baron of the court of Drachenwald, member of the orders of the Silver Guard, the Linguistring, and the Panache, vice-bearer of the Dragon's Tear, etc., etc., send our greetings to their Royal Majesties of Atenville and all, nobles and commoners alike, whom they pleased to summon to their court, hoping to find all of you in good health and spirits. We have been invited to give our frank and fair opinion as a representative of the populace of Drachenwald, whether it would be proper for Her Grace, Countess Isabella Elliot, to be elevated to become a member of the Order of the Laurel. In all honesty, it is somewhat beyond our limited comprehension why this should ever be a question at all. In all my time in Drachenwald, I always found her sight beautiful to all who beheld her demeanor a source of grace for her company, and her counsel elucidating and encouraging to those who wanted to follow her on the path of arts and sciences. Both her character and her works as a seamstress were constantly inspiring and uplifting to both the inexperienced and the seasoned people of Drachenwald. Isabella led by example, and she did so with much finesse, more of skill and knowledge, and a cartful of style. In fact, the only grievance we can present is that, by her leave to Atenville, she took Drachenwald's brightest pole star from its skies, and without that guidance, she has thrown our constellations into confusion. This fact, methinks, should suffice in itself for you to come to a just verdict regarding Her Grace's merits. We hope that we have given you proper testimony, and that we have been both precise and succinct. Please do not hesitate to contact us should you require more details. We close with our warmest greetings to our cousins and brethren across the wide ocean, and send our most sincere wishes that your realm may prosper, and peace and wisdom may reign. Be excellent to each other. Written and sealed this day, the 21st of October, in Termstad in Drachenwald, by Agromars van Sevelingen, submitted to the ethereal demons and trusted to the care of his grace. Guys, thank you.
Thank you. With great laughter and tears, you've heard words now, both in person and on paper. For those that speak, to continue to counsel you. I've asked before, but now I ask one last time. Are you prepared and ready to accept the most noble order of the Laurell from our hands and all its accolades this day?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Pharaoh, please speak that which is. Place your hands upon the sword.
Isabella, do you swear that you will honor and defend the crown and kingdom of Atenveld?
This I swear.
Do you swear that you will conduct yourself in all matters as benefits a peer, continuing to practice the virtues of chivalry, nobility, and personal integrity?
This I swear.
That you will further your knowledge in the ways of the arts and sciences and give aid to others in this endeavor, always maintaining a level of participation that does not sacrifice the well-being or health of yourself or of the undertaking at hand.
This I swear.
That you will be courteous and honor all peers of the realm and all others whom you shall have dealings.
This I swear.
That's all. We don't have to extend this
No.
video.
It's just one thing.
Oh. I'll just read it. Therefore it is proper that you, having long and loyally served the crown and kingdom, be recognized as mistress of the Order of the Laurell. Bring forth the medallion.
Is there history behind this medallion?
This medallion was carved specifically for Isabella by the apprentice of Thorkill, Mistress Contesse's husband. When I was unable to find your medallion that I was elated in.
Accept this medallion from us this day as a recognition of your station. For in ancient times, the laurel wreath was that of the victor and will be bestowed upon it many times. Bring forth the wreath.
I need you to tell me who it was. Trials knows who's made this. Who made this? You have to say who.
No pressure.
Master 8 stand. Can you provide service here? I'm clutching. He has a better knowledge of this lady.
It's Joanna. Joanna?
Yes, I'm astounded to see this piece of work here. Another surprise today. If I'm correct, this was made by Baroness Nordmark, my wife.
Very well said.
That's amazing, awesome.
I know that she will have made it with great joy, because with all the skills that she brings to her work and all the fine materials she pours into it, she knows it can only be a foil to the beauty of someone such as Isabella.
Remember, the symbol of the wreath is a sign of a scholar of the arts. All those around you will see that you are the scholar. What comes with this nobleness is also the sacrifice of yourself, of your knowledge, to teach others to fall into the path that you have taken and the encouragement. It is your time to make sure to give back more than you have ever taken.
Thank you. Bring forth the cloak.
This cloak was made with much love by my hands and my lord husband's hands and my wonderful apprentice. We hope that it brings you much joy and it shields you.
Would you help me in clasping it about her? May this cloak keep you warm in those times in which the service of the arts needs that one. Oh, there is a thing. There is. It's not very heavy, so warm. It's kind of it's perfect for yourself. 8 and 4. That's about as much as we need.
What about style?
Oh, the style is all there.
Come around. There we go.
May your skill ever be increased and offered in service in Edenveld and to society.
May your comportment ever serve as an example of gentle courtesy and humility. And may your spirit forever follow after the goals of your own heart has set before you.
We would be pleased to accept your fealty at this time, if you so choose.
I do.
This day do I render homage and fealty to my sovereign lord, the crown of Edenveld, who will from this day onward be my liege lord, serving faithfully and remembering ever to always prove myself worthy this noble title of Laurell. So say I. Mistress Isabella Elliot.
And we, Craven,
And we, Elzbieta,
you far apart, accept your fealty and vow to protect you and yours until the crown's passed from our hands.
death takes us, or the world ends.
We, Craven and Elzbieta, rightful rulers over the solar kingdom of Edenveld, hereby proclaim to nobles and commoners alike throughout the kingdom and the known world, as the knight lends his hand and his sword to the crown, and as the pelican sheds blood for his kingdom, so does the laurel give her heart and soul for the populace by the creation and spread of beauty and wisdom. There is in this kingdom a certain noble woman of such fine accomplishment that she has diligently cultivated the art of needlework, that she might be sufficient in all things, and the art of sewing and draping and needlework of all kinds. In that she has excelled as a keen investigator of all useful things. She also has made men, even the king himself, attentive to words of justice, mercy, almsgiving, and other virtues. From her also our good subjects well have learned to live honestly by the prick of their needles, though they be of simple means, and also to behave with a noble bearing. She has increased the splendor of the royal court, such that not only was it brightened by the fine and colorful garments worn in it, but the whole house was resplendent. Time and again she has held herself to the highest standards as queen and commoner alike, inspiring all to join in the creation of arts of high quality through her gentle and skilled example and patient instructions. Her pilgrimage to the lands of fair Drakenwald, and time upon its noble throne, yielded tomes of knowledge that she has graciously shared. A patient teacher of all who have come to ask her guidance.
No, we're not on that page yet.
Have you caught up?
Yeah.
As one who has devoted her outstanding artistic and scientific endeavors tirelessly, constantly, and successfully to the edification and joy of the people by her works in costuming and her deeds in teaching, as ascended by ample testimony and witness in our court and otherwise, and has proven by her demeanor throughout the years, is her place assured. Isabella Alliot, together with the members of the Order of the Laurell, we, the crown, thus acknowledge that she excels in all the criteria for membership in that order, and deem it to be proper in accordance with her acquisition. Acquiescence, thank you.
Big words, I know.
It's like Scrabble, but not.
To elevate her into the Order of the Laurell, with all privileges and duties pertaining thereto, charging her to perpetuate her devotion to the arts and sciences. We furthermore assure her of our succor and
Sucker.
Oh, God.
Succor. I'm sorry, this is so long. And bind all our subjects to support her in her enterprises in all manner appropriate for our pleasure, to further the prosperity of the kingdom and the benefit of all. Now do we confirm by these our letters patent for this good and noble lady bear arms to wit, or on a son within an orlay of fleur de lis, gules, a leopard heart, jacinth, head.
Jaffon.
Jacinth.
Dilly.
Four.
The second part of this video is
By the right and will that we possess.
give you your arms. You get
In
to keep
this
them.
now done on the 25th day of October, in the 49th year of the Society, called 2014 in the Gregorian count of years.
And they lived happily ever after.
Yeah, Ari, would you please?
This was a
This
compilation.
was a very big compilation of a lot of
You'll
towns.
explain it the best.
Scroll is actually a reproduction of a real book of hours from the 15th century that is fleur-de-lis shaped. And it is the work of myself and Knizia Yanka and Mistress Shoshana Duquer and Lady Eleanor von Holtzkopf and Lady Asha the Poisoner. And there are several goodies for you to find in the images.
And the text is actually shorter than my pelican.
It is.
Oh. So.
And there will be a second choir once the pages from Europe arrive. So I will be taking it away from you at some point to make it
give it
bigger.
back.
More pretties.
Well, with that being said,
Let's present it. Present you. Lots of layers. Yes.
Kingdom Maidenville, we wish to present you the newest member of the Order of the Laurell, Comtesse Isa. I'm English.